Hey! Hi everybody! Welcome back to the Sherlou Club. I hope everything is right in your world. Well, in mine, today, what we're going to do in this video is come back to Grim Dawn. It's a game that I fell in love with like 2 years ago. I did some video on it, and then I was, I don't know, I started to do something else, and I kind of forgot about the game. But recently, I saw that on my channel, a lot of people were still getting information on the videos that I done with Grim Dawn. No point intended. And yeah, so we're gonna get back to it. So thank you very much for being here. If you're new to the Sherlou Club, I invite you to subscribe and ring the bell so you'll be notified for our next video. We'll still do a lot of first impression, review, tips and tricks, but for Grim Dawn we're going to do something a little bit different. What I want to do is because I erased a lot of them, but back then I had a lot of characters, level 40, level 50, and my favorite of all time was the Purifier. And what is a Purifier? Because when you go into the different classes that you can get, you will not find it there. So the idea about Grim Dawn is that when you reach level 10, at level 2 you will choose a first class, and at level 10 you will choose a second class. And those two classes will combine together to form a third one. And Purifier is a combination of Demolitionist and Inquisitor. Let's go in. So, whoops, I'm sorry, I didn't want to create anyone. Sherlou will be okay. I already create a Sherlou one. So at first, you look like nothing. At some point, you grow, and depending on what you have, your look will be different. The only one I have left that from my past is the Purifier, which is level 37 here. It looks pretty badass, and that's why I want to recreate him. I remember having so much fun with that class, or that combination of class. So, hey, let's go into it. So let's take Sherlou, and let's make a start. I will not go through all the dialogues and what everybody has to say, and the cutscene and everything. If you want to see those things, I will understand. But for now, if I just want to make sure that you see as much gameplay as possible.
You were possessed.
So we'll skip a little bit up the road. We'll skip a little bit on the dialogues, at least at first, so it's not boring for you guys. I seem to be a little bit off. Yeah. Okay, that's better. That's better. So the first thing you have to do is talk to this guy here.
For someone just come back from the brink of death.
Bourbon.
You were taken, possessed by the same creatures that have been reanimating these zombies here. The bodies of the dead are rising again in some horrible unlife. You will need to fight your way through Lower Crossing. Once you've crossed the stream on the far side of town,
we have to go to Barrier Hill. Well, basically the idea is to crush and kill everything you can. At first you don't have much. If you go here, you can see you have a weapon, a shield, and a salt bag, and you have some position for other things like your chest armor. It's pretty well for the what you can put on yourself. It's quite classical, if I can say so. You have all your attributes here, your resistance, physic, cunning, and spirit are the one you can level up each time you get a new level. You have your offense here, and the last one over here is the defense. So just so you know a little bit about what is going on. In this cadaver over here, there is always something nice. There's always something yellow to help you out a little bit. So let's put it on right now. We're gonna go from a chest armor 12 to a chest armor 18, cunning, spirit, energy regen, and fire resistance, which could be good because at the beginning, fire is one of the elements you're gonna encounter. So at the beginning is the hack and slash. I mean, it's an action RPG. Nothing too complicated about that. You will see the health bar over their head. Sometimes one of the things that I was really surprised about the first time I played around was that some creature will fight each other. Like for example, those zombies here, if they encounter some I don't remember their names. I think it's dwellers or something like that. They will attack them. They will attack each other just for the fun of it, I believe, because they are just creatures, and that's what they do. They will attack whatever comes near to them. At first, so it's one of the difference in Grim Dawn that I like is that you have to get to level 2 before you can choose anything. So that's a little bit different. And what I really like about Grim Dawn is the fact that it's a different mechanic altogether, but it kind of remembered me the feeling that I had when I was playing Diablo 2, where there's so different combination of building your character that you can get a little bit crazy, and you want to have like 5, 10, 20, 30 different character or heroes because you want to try all the possible combination. So we're going to choose our first first profession or class here. In the original Grim Dawn, there was only 6 of them. Now there's 8. The Inquisitor and the Necromancer was added. And here is the second class you will be able to choose from that list. What I want to go to is, like I said, is a mix between Demolitionist and Inquisitor. I don't remember if I just do this. Do I choose it right away? No. Okay, we can see what it. The most interesting thing about the Inquisitor, as far as I'm concerned, is the idea that here you can get this. So this is a range weapon bonus, also enable the ability to dual wield range weapon. So one of the build that is really fun is to have 2 guns, 2 different guns, and shooting like in the Far West, you know, all over the place. That's so fun and so good. The rest is more electric. You're gonna do some or cold damage. You're gonna stun people, you know, those kind of things. I'm less a fan of the Inquisitor, so let's do undo class for now. For starters, I'll go with Demolitionist, and at level 10 we'll go to Inquisitor to get our Purifier mix. Some people will wait until level 30 or even 40 before they choose their second class because they want to go all the way to the best what the class has to offer before they go into something else. But in that case, I really like the idea of as soon as I can get the Inquisitor, I will go get the 2-pistol option. So for now, the first things you have to do is to allow a point, because you cannot choose from here. You have to be at 1. So when I do this, they're gonna physical. I'm gonna get +4 physical, +4 cunning, +4 spirit, health, and energy. Here we go, and it will unlock this. So there's kind of 2 ways to go. I mean, you can upgrade those things, or if you want to go to the next one, you'll have to invest points here too. So you have to balance how you want to level those spells and the spells that you go behind. So the first spell here is a deadly chemical technique that causes martial attack to combust air around enemy. So it costs only 1 energy cost. It will do more damage to your main end and some fire damage. Those are little trinkets that you throw on the ground, and they will do lightning damage and stun a little bit. So that can give you time to escape, especially when you have a gun. And this one over here, I'm not sure. Blinding light. Very confuse enemy and destroy their ability to defend themselves. So for now, one of the big things that I remember is that this one over here, the Grenado, is really fun. And it does a lot of damage. But we're not near going to that thing. And I think the canister bomb is good too. So you can shoot with your both hands and then throw grenades and bombs, and you know, it explodes all over the place. It's just fun. So for now, I'm gonna put 1 point in here. Maybe I could put a second one. Yeah, let's put a second one in here. Okay. So, what is devotion? Devotion, we don't have any, confirm a change, yes. We don't have any devotion points, but this is kind of a constellation. As you can see, there's a lot of them. Those are here there are different categories, and those are here to tweak a little bit your character. So, like I said, the possibilities of tweaking your character as you want are not endless, but they're quite impressive. The other thing you do when you level up is you'll be able to start. You'll have only 1 point. You can put it in physic, cunning, or spirit. Don't remember exactly. I mean, there is an optimal way to build it. If you want that, you can go see on in the internet if someone has the answer. As for me, I go a little bit by ear, and I level up my things. If I remember correctly, at the beginning, putting a point in physics is good because it will help you out with your elf, which you need at the beginning. Since you'll not find a gun right away, you'll have probably a mace or something like that for at least a few levels. So you'll hit a little bit harder. And it's a requirement for a lot of equipment to have at least a few points in physics. So especially for armor. So that's not a point wasted in any capacity. At least that's my opinion. So let's go through those guys. I talked a lot, but I just wanted you to have at least an idea of what the beginning of the game is, how it works. If you're new to Grim Dawn, if you're a fan of Path of Exile or the Diablo series, I mean, Grim Dawn, you can have it for not that much, I would say. Don't think it's really expensive now. You could check. Could do a video how expensive is Grim Dawn. You can get it on Steam if I remember correctly. Let's go to the inventory. Oh, I just said that it would take probably some time before we get a gun, and of course, we just get a gun. And for guns, the requirements will be always cunning. So at some point with that build, you'll be wanting to put some points in cunning. So here we go. So just because I said it, because if I remember correctly, in my last game, we cannot go that way. If I remember, yeah, okay. So just because I said that we won't get a gun right away, then we get a gun right away. That's how life is. What did we get here? Oh, okay, it was just money and okay. So let's continue. You have, of course, the basic things like M for your map. Sorry, here, so you can see a little bit where you are. One of the things that I always did in that game, and I do it for most of my games, but for that game especially, I like to explore everything. For a game that is already 2.5 years old, I think it's still gorgeous. The graphics are really nice. They're pleasing, at least to my eye. So I like to explore. There's a lot of surprises. Sometimes you will find chests or hidden shrines or little perks. Like for example, over here there's a boat. If you just pass near it, nothing happens. But what you can do is click on it, and you will get to an island. We're gonna go. Maybe we're a little bit underqualified. If I remember correctly, the creature here are like level 6, 5, 6, yeah. So that's will not be an easy one. Let's try to stay away from them. Of course. Don't go that way, Jeff. That's not a good idea. Don't kill your friend Sherlou. Just kill some monsters. Yeah, we're a little bit under build, our weapon does not do enough damage, but we should be able to level up quite easily if we get through this. We do like 25 damage, and those guys have at least 80 damage. This guy has to move around a lot. We should be alright. We have a shield which is helping us right now. We don't have AoE damage. Could have been nice in that situation. Of course you can, like those games, you can dodge. most of the projectile they're gonna send. Now I'm kind of in trouble. I should have gone there. Ugh, can I go through? Yes, I can go through. Okay. I try to stay out of action for a few seconds so my life will regenerate a little bit. That's one of the things, life regenerates in that game. So if you can get out of trouble for a few seconds, it will help you out. I don't feel like I'm doing that much right now. That guy is really getting on my nerves. Okay, there's one less at least. Maybe I should focus more and just kill those guys. I didn't remember that that place was more like a level 4 or 5 to be able to clear it easily. Oh my god. I just went into a place where there's more of them. And that guy over here just realized that he's kind of rebuilding himself. He's gaining life back. So let's try to kill those guys. Oh, we'll get some pants. So, if your slot is open, like there is right now in my case, we just got to level 3. I don't think it's a good idea to go, because I don't think when you go here the game stops. Does it? No, it doesn't. So you really have to, you must be out of action to put some points, or some games sometimes when you go into your inventory or something like that, the game will pause. That's not the case here. It will not do that. So, okay, I was able to kill one. Oh, a chip clock. That's part of a quest if I remember correctly. Now we have to get out of this. Oh, come on, come on! Get out! Just get out. Ugh, and I died. Okay, so the boat is nice, but the thing is, don't take it. Don't take it right away. That's what I mean. That's not the end. When you die, you lose experience, but you can recover it. Okay. All right. So let's go to that vendor here. Maybe we can sell some pants. We'll sell this. We'll sell this. We'll get out. Oh, I could have taken.
Iron well spent.
I didn't remember you can. I was so excited that I forgot that you can just take a potion. If I had taken a potion. So you see, for those pants, were basic pants, if I want to be able to equip them, I have to be at least 62 in physique. So I'm at 12 right now. So let's put 1 point again in physique. We got 70. And if we go here, we'll put 1 point here, which should be enough to get us over the bar. And maybe we'll take those little things just to make room again around us, so we can stun target. And when we get in a situation like the one we were in, then it gives us a little bit of wiggle room to play. We'll increase this one. It's always useful. Here we go. We're gonna go back. Can I change my pants now? I should be able to. Yeah, that should give us a good boost defense. See, defense. Where's the damage block? 25. If we do this, oh, didn't change that much on defense. But hey, defensive ability, 190 instead of armor rating. I'm sorry, those are armor rating, and everything's explained. If you go on it and you look at it, it will explain where the damage is coming from, where the defense is coming from. It's a game that is really well done. I really like that game.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
I hope I will give you a taste for it, that you'll want to go ahead and try it for yourself. I'm not paid by the people at Grim Dawn, the people who did that game. I'm just a big fan, that's all. And I wanted to really to get back to it. So we already been there. Is the tab function? No, okay, it's really the M here. Like any other games, that kind of a game, if you want to stay in place when you shoot, you can always hold shift and then you won't move. You will just shoot. It could be useful sometimes, depending on the range you have. Some guns, if I remember correctly, have more range than others. So sometimes it could be useful to just want to be still and wait to some monsters to come to you. We cannot go that way. When you get near cemetery, it will, at least at the beginning, it will happen often that zombies are gonna pop out of the ground. Oh, and I just remembered something. We have a new skill. How to equip a new skill is really easy. You come on your the number you want to assign something to it. Let's replace it. Okay, and you right-click on it, and it will give you. Okay, what do you want to do? So I will put the since I only have 2, and I just realized that I was wondering why I wasn't doing more damage, and I'm sorry, it's been a long time since I've been there. Your left and your right click button do things, and I forgot to equip the fire strike here, and on the other end here the stun jacks. There we go. Now it should make a better difference when we shoot people. I was kind of surprised that I wasn't doing that much damage. There we go. That's better. That's much better now. We're doing much more damage now. Oh, an axe and something else. What was the other thing? I'm not sure. So we've got an axe, which would give us plus 22 damage per second, which would be a great upgrade. And I think it's a one-ended. So let's switch, because at the beginning you don't have to specialize. I mean, you can go with whatever weapon you find, because you're not specialized in any way for now. So let's stun those guys a little bit. Here we go. That's easier. Let's go see if that quilted armor is better than what we have. Is it? It has more armor, but it has no bonuses. So I think I'll keep the one I have for now. Is there something here we can click on? Oh yeah, there's something in the corner here. Oh. Mental and elm. Okay, so we got an elm now, and it probably looks really ugly. You can use your mouse button to zoom in if you want to see your combat up close and personal, and see a little bit more of your character. And yes, the first helms are just awful, and it's okay. It's part of the idea of the game. And well, in any game. Oh, scrapple grip. So we got a little bit more armor here. It's nice. So I prefer to fight from a more distant view, and because you see the enemy coming, and is there anybody else that I can slay with my new axe? Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, I know. That sounded a little bit strange. Oh, there's some books here. Sometimes books can give you some quests. Sometimes they give you knowledge. It depends. There's a variety of things. There we go. Let's kill this. Let's open that door. Oh, a new jacket. And there's a lot of things that are clickable that sometimes you don't realize that they are. So exploring a little bit with your click at the beginning is always a good idea. So those things we can read, and they give lore bonuses. There we go. We even add a little level up, which is nice. Is that the new one we got? Yeah, it's a new one we got. So nothing interesting there. Just something we will be able to sell. And I think someone is hitting on us. Yeah. Not in the nice way. So, whoa. Okay. So I stepped somewhere where maybe I shouldn't have. When you have skeletons over their heads like that, it means that it's kind of a boss. He will hit you really hard and have special abilities. Here we go, but it will give you some good stuff. So, what is that thing? Okay, we had to finish him. Okay, so we got a lot of stuff. Let's go see what it is. We had a new weapon here, a rare one-handed mace that will do more damage and will do lightning and a lot of things. Okay, so let's switch this. We're gonna hit a little bit better. So that we can't put because we don't have enough. That does less damage than the one we have. So okay, so we'll go with that kind of one-handed mace. Okay, yeah, that's nice. Let's put 1 point in cunning, just to prepare for later when we'll want to go for dual wielding guns. And let's continue to expand on this side. If we put 1 more point here, it will cost a little bit more. We'll still get the same amount of projectile, but the damage is really higher. You see, you go for 1 to 12 to 6 to 27. So putting points in something generally is really helpful. I mean, it's not like you're doing +1 or +2. It's doing something. But you want also to go to more advanced skill. So let's put 1, and should we go 1 more here? No, let's advance. Let's be crazy. Confirm the changes. Yes, no devotion points yet. I don't remember when you get your first devotion points. It's been such a long time, but I'm so happy to get back to it. I hope it will be liked by the Sherlou Club members, because I would like to do a few more of those. Oh, we got our first emerald. Using shield. Caster offhand, ring, head, and chest armor. Yeah, that's another thing. You can put gems and different things in your. That's another way you can customize your character if you're lacking a little bit of defense or lacking a little bit of offense, or depending on how you feel about where you are in the game, then you can tweak it a little bit with those things. I don't remember how impactful they were, honestly, but I remember that they did something. They were not useless. But they're not as impactful as something like in Path of Exile, for example, or where everything in the game is based on how you can suck at things, and that's pretty different. Can we? Oh, maybe this one will be better than the one we have. Is it? Oh yeah, it is better. Doesn't look better, but it is better. Gives us a little bit more defense. Tarnished mace here. There's a book. There we go. You can go back to the city, if I remember correctly, anytime you want, with that little thing over here, which is a portal. There we go. We'll go back to town. We're gonna go sell some stuff because we can. Of course, that quest is not done yet.
See anything
We haven't done anything. So we know that all of this is worse than what we have. I'll keep the gun just in case we want to go back to gunning things from a distance. Could be nice. I'll sell this one. We're going to keep the gem. Is he selling gun? Oh yeah, he's selling guns. Oh, that's nice. You have 200 guns and 100 guns. But the idea with the Inquisitor Now we are Demolitionist, but when we get the Inquisitors to have the two wielding weapons. So that's the big idea.
See you around.
See you around, man. Look, right click, okay. So this is in our journal. So you have your quest over here, your logs, what is already done, and the shrines you can get at 55 to 55 different shrines. And they give you bonuses. So let's go back here. Here. There we go. I want to go back to the boat. I think now we'll be better equipped to face those. Where is the boat? Where is that boat? I think he's here. Down here. Let's go back to it. Don't like to go somewhere and not finish what I started. I do believe that now we'll be able to. Oh, and some of them still have life deficiencies. Stun them a little bit, do damage. Now it's going better. I mean, it's not perfect, but at least we're killing some of them. We're stunning them. You know, you see, all of them are already done. I stunned it a little bit. Yeah. Let's go back here. That's where I died. So I just recuperated. I'm sorry, my first language is French. So sometimes there's a word in English that I'm having a little bit more trouble saying. I hope you'll excuse me. I'm doing as much effort as I can to keep my English good, and I think that doing those videos is one of the ways that I found to, because where I live, opportunities to speak in English are really rare. I live in Lille near Quebec, and no one's here speaking English. So at least not at their first language. So we got a few things. Let's just go see what we got. Oh, we got a new gun. We got that thing over here. A chipped claw. Oh, it could be put into an item. Oh, and we have a belt. Oh, okay, so the... Oh no, it's a helm. Oh, I'm sorry. It regenerates energy, but for now we don't have any energy problem. Let's go into physique for this one. Oops, not that. Here we go. Let's go to level 5 because I want, if I remember correctly, flame torch, crossing over as a demolitionist eventually do the levels. Ability must be struggled to maintain its effect. Okay, so there's a reserve of energy, so it's ongoing. But I don't want that for now. I think I'll go for the Blackwater cocktail, where it's something you can throw at people, and yeah, it will burn over time. Yeah. That's what I want. One of those babies. And do I want to upgrade my quick jack? And what the upgrade does? It does less meter radius. The total damage is modified by minus 70%, but it augments the stun duration for 100%, skill cooldown reduction, and energy cost. All I prefer to have a little bit more punch than that. So for now, no, I won't go that way. I'll put another point in here because as you can see, the damage again is going really high fast. We're going for 2.5 second, 2.5 meter radius to 2.8, 2.8, just for 2 more energy. And fire damage, basic fire damage, goes from 1.5 to 2.8, and you have your burn damage that practically doubles, and your reduction of offensive ability of your target is also double. So I think we'll put a point here, and we should be good. Devotion point? No, still not yet. I don't remember when you get those. So, let's continue our tour of this little island. See what we can find. There's a lot of things here. chests with the maze, which is not as good as what we already have. We got a second gem. Right click to apply and combine. Can we do it right from the start? Oh yes, we can. Oh. Maybe we should put it on that thing over here. Yeah, just for fun. So what it'll do? It will augment physique, cunning, and spirit. Okay. That one over here, physical damage. You can use it on a weapon or on a shield on a caster offhand. Okay, it will grant you the skill of slam. Okay. I just want to show you how it goes. So we'll put this on that. Are you sure you want to combine these two? Yes, I'm sure. And here it goes. It's in the bottom here. Can I put another one? No, I can't. Okay. I can't put another one. So I'm rediscovering that game with you guys. It's quite fun. I mean, after 2 years having such good memories and coming back to it and having fun with you guys at the Sherlou Club. It's so fun. Knowing that I can share the pleasure of that game. It's really cool. And once again, I got a new skill, and I forgot to program it, to put it in my somewhere I can use it. There you go. So let's go back a little bit here. Now I can go here on my number 1, and I will go with the Blackwater Cocktail. Here we go. I have to stop doing that. I mean, I get those new cool things, and what's that thing? Oh, it's a gun. But it's still minus 31 from what we have right now, so not sure I want to switch this. At least not at this point. Now there seems to be an interest point here on the map. As you can see, there's a little eye here. So, oh, let's try our new weapon. Let's throw this. Here we go. Boom. And as you can see, there's fire on the ground. So you can stun people, throw the well, not the grenade, but it looks like a Molotov cocktail. That's the closest things I could describe it. You see, if I throw it here, it will do fire on the ground, and that guy is losing health. See? Oh. Okay. That's nice. Oops. New stuff. Oh, and you can see it right away. Of course, if you stay on it. Oh, a musket. That's a two-ended gun. So there's an interest point here. I know because there's this little icon on it. We see it on the big map? Yeah. Point of interest. POE. So if you're not sure what something is, when you go into the map, you can zoom in and zoom out, and you can center on yourself also. You have all those little icons here that will tell you what you're looking at. So this is a point of interest. Let's open this. Let's open this here. It's a journal. Someone is coming. Let's kill it. So we got the journal. Maybe... Oops. What did I do? Why is the game paused? Did I do something wrong? Okay. So yeah, we have a musket now. Vampiric. Oh, so it gives you back elf. 9% of the attack converted to elf. That could be really nice at some point. So let's switch this, of course. And sometimes it will give you, like in this instance here, it gives you +2 to Ikendra Elemental Exchange. So that's not a spell that we have right now. Oh, that's nice. +2 to Brute Force. That's not something that we have either. Oh, now we cannot do that because we're losing too much. We're losing too much physique points, and so we cannot equip everything we have. Let's read this. Here we go, lore bonuses. So you have to be careful about that. When you switch things that gives you bonuses to physique, cunning, or spirit, and there are some requirements that you need to meet to equip the stuff. Sometimes just go off. I really like how the way they did the resistance over here. It's kind of simple, but they did it in graphics, so kind of nice. What did we get? Is it a ring? Ember. I think Ember. Use in all weapons, shield, and cast. Oh, okay, it's something you can add to your Grand Fire Blast. Okay. Launch a ball of instrumented flame to your target. Okay. Because as you can see, if you go here, we have Stun Jack and we have Fire Strike. So technically, we could get a weapon or an equipment that will give off +2 to Blackwater Cocktail, for example. But at the beginning of the game, that's not something that you should be too worried about. When you continue up in the game, that will become a concern, and you will have to choose sometimes between two weapons or two equipment that looks similar, but if there's some kind of a bonus on what you can on what you have, as you saw, those bonuses are not little ones. Leather pants. Or something else I forgot. I think we got everything we need. We killed everybody on that place. It went really better at level what? We're level 5 now? Yeah, at level 2 that wasn't a good idea. So don't take the boat if you're level 2. That's important. Don't do that. So that was the introduction I wanted to show you. It's an introduction to Grim Dawn. We're gonna get to our Purifier build. I won't go further today. Let's go back into town with our portal. Let's go sell some stuff, and that will be the end, because I don't want to do too long of a video since it's the first one. I want you to have time to kind of digest it. We're gonna sell. We'll keep the yellow one just in case. We're not going to sell this. We're going to sell this mace. So those are all things that could add bonuses to what we already have.
Iron well spent.
Nice. So I think we started well. If we go out of the game and return to the main menu. Are you sure? Yes. Now, as you can see, our little guy here has already... our Sherlou here has already a better weapon. He has a little better armor. His shield looks the same, but now he has this horrible helmet on. So the look changes, so that's nice. So thank you for being here. If you're, like I say, if you're a member of the Sherlou Club, I'm really happy to see that you were here today with me. If you're new to the Sherlou Club and you're interested in Grim Dawn, leave me a like, leave me a comment, or you can subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Ring the bell so you'll be notified for my next video. And thank you very much for being here. So have a nice day. Bye-bye.